Going into the final day, Yorkshire are 91-2 in their second innings, a deficit of 2 runs. Ballance, who usually books in for bed and breakfast at this ground, has 18 and Cheteshwar Pujara, the Indian overseas player, has 14. Last night the pair safely negotiated the final 14 overs beneath the floodlights against the pink ball, which has not done much on a sluggish pitch. The final outcome should be a draw, but, as Fiery Fred intimated, one never knows. Suffice to say, when taken as a whole, this has been a pretty unremarkable contest so far, with the pitch and a ball prone to going soft and tatty dictating events to an unhealthy extent. The floodlight factor has not really been a factor at all, seeing as the sun was still shining when play ended yesterday after 9 p.m., just as it had been the previous day. Indeed, when the great yellow orb in the sky is still beaming down, artificial assistance seems somewhat superfluous, like an overcoat on a hot summer's day. There was certainly no need for overcoats yesterday, with the weather once again hot and humid. It was so hot, in fact, that the milk in the press box curdled at one stage, but enough of the hardships involved in bringing you this report. It felt like a good day for batting, but it was the ball that dominated the opening session. Yorkshire, for the most part, were exceedingly good, with it restricting Hampshire to just 66 runs in 29 overs for the loss of 4 wickets after they had begun the day on 245-3, 105 behind. Jack Brooks trapped Tom Alsop with the first ball of the third over, dispatching the wicketkeeper for the addition of only 1 run to his overnight 62, in the process ending his 4th wicket stand with Jimmy Adams at 179 from 67 overs. Adams, who resumed on 132, went on to 147 in painstaking manner before Tim Bresnan had him caught behind the ball climbing from nowhere to give wicketkeeper Johnny Tattersall his maiden first-class dismissal. Tattersall finished with 4 catches as Brooks also had Ian Holland caught behind along with last man Fidel Edwards on his way to 5-124, Tattersall also catching Ollie Rayner off Steve Patterson. Patterson was excellent for 3-67 from 32 overs, although Yorkshire lost their way in the middle session as Gareth Berg and Kyle Abbott added 74 for the 8th wicket, the hosts seeking out a lead of 93. It took the introduction of part-time spinner Adam Lyth to break that stand, Abbott skying an attempted straight hit to deep cover. Berg, who was left stranded on 99 in the corresponding fixture last year, was left marooned on 84 this time, Patterson nipping in with the wicket of Dale Steyn before Brooks finished things off. Yorkshire were under pressure at the start of their reply, but would have felt much better as openers Lyth and Alex Lees batted well. Lees took 4 offside boundaries off Edwards' opening over, the second of the innings, in the process scoring more runs in that over than he had managed in any of his previous 9 championship innings dating back to last September. The left-hander, who might not have played in this game had his Yorkshire teammate Tom Kohler-Cadmore not been chosen for the England Lions, looked as good as he has done for some time, not trying to search for the ball or hit it too hard, but playing with feet and hands in knee synchronization. It came as a surprise when both openers fell, off spinner Rayner, on loan from Middlesex, removing them inside his first 4 overs from the hotel end. Lyth, having earlier been hit on the helmet by Steyn, played back to Rayner and feathered behind while Lees went LBW pushing forward. At that stage Yorkshire were 58-2, still 35 adrift, but Ballance and Pujara settled any nerves.